All right, bit of a weekly update. I think it's been 2 weeks since we did that. We'll just give you an update on what's been happening out in the workshop. But first, we just, I guess we'll announce that we're doing another one of our car shows on the Monday public holiday. So that's Monday, September 29th in Western Australia. Usual deal, 9 till 11. We'll have the coffee van out in the front, all that sort of stuff. It's also our 20th anniversary, so yeah, we'll probably try and do something extra special. Maybe we'll try and get a few more cars along. We have got a car that we built a few years ago that I'll show you in a second. Little sneak preview that'll be on display in the shop. We've got some T-shirts that we've had done. I'll put up a little bit of a preview of that as well. But yeah, it should be good. I don't know, we might do some prizes or something like that. Just some extra stuff because I guess 20 years in business is a good thing nowadays. Anyway, let's turn the camera around, go and have a look what we've been working on. All right, here we go. Hopefully it doesn't rain too loudly because it's been horrible here today. The big Buick, we had the engineer come out, had a bit of a look. All went pretty good. Just got to adjust the brakes a little bit, which we've already done. And he wants a setting changed on the airbag system, but apart from that, all the mounting and all the way we've done everything is all pretty good. So if we can just get the setting sorted, it will be sorted. The extend cab pickup, let me just change that angle, that looks more better. We are done. Everything is on the list that was required of us has been done. We fit the last bit of side glasses in, windscreen wipers are fitted, a couple of washers, all those bits and pieces, all done. So the ASRF guys are going to come out and just do another final check and tick off. And then that is ready probably by the time they do paperwork and then we get a booking. It's probably going to be a week or two before it's got plates on it. But you can see we've already put the number plate mount on there. So hopefully this will have plates on it in a couple of weeks. Now this is the car we were talking about. So we built this, oh man, like I think, well, it was registered in 2014. It was called Voodoo Blue. Well, it still is called Voodoo Blue. It's part Dodge, part lots of different stuff, Chevy 6-cylinder. Anyway, I'll do a full feature on that and explain more of what we did with that because we still got, as you can see, there's still a couple of front guards that got to go on and a few things. But we've been working on the 34 Chev. As you can see, engine is now all in and fully mounted. You can see the engine mounts there that we got. They were from a place in the US, sort of adjustable engine mounts, which was really good. They worked out well. And then we got some block huggers there. And as you can see, Craig has started doing the exhaust. We're going to try and use some of the exhaust system that was existing. Not all of it, but we can try and use some. What I'll do, I'll go around the other side of the hoist, and then I can show you the brake booster. There's just another quick shot of those engine mounts. You can see there. And the headers. So now we've got to work out steering. All right, you can see here, this time we've gone with a 90-degree underdash pedal box. These are really nice bit of gear that a guy called Peter from Top Rods does. Really, really trick, super nice, lots of adjustment, really nice quality. And I mean, while it does look like that is close, you can get that cap off, and basically once it's all filled up and bled, you're not going to have to get up there. It's not like you're checking your brake fluid every other week. So what we'll probably do is do what I did on a car a few years ago. We glued a mirror on the top, so then you could look in the mirror from underneath and see where your brake fluid was. But these work really good, and what it allowed us to do on this car is give us more room underneath to run the exhaust system because it was really tight the way they had it before. So yeah, look, and these pedal boxes, we sell these, and we can get them also for manual setup as well. Really nice bit of gear. And Craig had also been mucking around a little bit with the fuel tank. We had to have that pressure tested, and then the way it was set up before, it would come in through the boot. We've now changed that and it will now come in from the cab. You can sort of see here on this side where we've changed the exhaust. That's where the mufflers will be. Gives us plenty of clearance because obviously your running boards hang down actually lower than those mufflers. It's not a particularly low car, mainly because these guys live in the country and they just didn't want it too low. Now if we look outside, I've also been doing a bit of work on the Chev pickup, but it's out undercover now, so I'll do a probably separate video on that as we go through that, getting it ready to do some paint. Beautiful weather in Perth today. Alright, so that's more or less it for this week. Quick run around to explain what we've been working on, mainly on the Chev this week. You know, Craig's been on that and I was just generally busy in the shop. But we will do a bit more of a feature on the Voodoo Blue Roadster. We do have to do some paint repairs. I mean, it's been 10 or 12 years and it's got a few scratches and marks and a little bit of crazing, but I'll probably go through it, show you what it's all about. We'll do the paint repairs in a couple of weeks. We're going to get it registered next week. Yeah, so hit like, subscribe, hit notifications, all that crap. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the videos. And next week we'll be doing more on the Chev. We'll do a bit on this. Hopefully we've got the Buick sorted. Hope you're enjoying the videos.